Hello and welcome to another episode of Inside Out. This program, we've been talking to a lot of good people who have done majorly well in their careers. Today I'm going to speak to somebody who has won 3 major trophies within the period of probably 15 months, 2 LPL titles and 1 Major League T20 tournament champions with SSC and the Jaffna franchise. Thilina Kandamby, a good friend of mine who has been in tremendous form in his coaching role. Kanda, good to have you on the show as always, good to talk to you.
Thanks, bye.
Right, Kanda, to start with, fresh from the LPL challenge, how does it feel? What's in next in line for you? And what's future holding for you in the time to come?
Yeah, first of all, I'm proud of my team because they have played really good cricket right throughout the tournament. So everything went well. Then now, actually, we have started at SSC. We have started the training for emerging boys. So at the moment we are doing that. Yeah.
So when you talked about attributes in winning major tournaments, we understand team is going to be the main thing. Being a coach, a successful coach, attributes is very important. If I ask you, what are your attribution when it comes to these kind of major tournaments?
My philosophy is to keep things simple. So I always before the team selects, whenever I had the chance, I always pick my coaching staff. Then from there onwards, it was a team effort. Yeah. Always. So then comes to the players and everything. But mainly, I want to keep things
very simple as possible.
Yeah.
When you said about Jaffna's successful story and you select the coaching staff and the support staff when it comes to, talk about a little bit more about the pre-draft routine. I mean, I understand being a franchise coach is different to be a first class team coach. It's totally different. So when it comes to preparation before a draft, how important is that? How much homework do you all do usually?
We did a lot actually, and we were lucky because some other coaches didn't have that option. They were chosen from their franchise after the draft.
Yeah.
So I always had the opportunity of picking players, and I had the full freedom. So end of the day, it was again another teamwork because we had plenty of meetings, and we had to use these whiteboards and this and that for the draft.
Yeah.
So it's a planned one, and we had always options open for a few players. Again, for one slot, there was about 3 slots. So like that. So again, it was a teamwork.
So basically, homework is very important. Picking a franchise team, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. And the coach's role in a franchise, you explain in words, and I understand being myself part of the first LPL with the team as a manager, second LPL I was commentating. I saw a big difference in the Jaffna setup when it comes to the players, the coaching staff. I think everything was very well organized. Do you think the tournament, before the tournament starts, the homework plays a big role and the leaning towards it in the success stories there?
Definitely, because last year we had a chance of having a camp in Pallekele for 3 days, but unfortunately with this year's Premier tournament, we didn't have that much of time.
Yeah.
But we were very well organized because we were having started our chats with the foreign players about, say, way before a month. So it was very organized. I think that's one of the key points in our success.
And also, Kanda, looking from outside, Jaffna team spirit was much more different, and I would say higher when it comes to percentages. Watching it from outside, as I mentioned, do you think a coach has a big role to play in that, or just the players getting together and creating that atmosphere?
I think when you're picking players, it's not about the superstars.
Yeah.
I always told them that we need fighters and good, humble people in our side. So they were doing it. I think there is a role for me as well. And I think all the players were, actually we were, except for the first game that we were winning. So the momentum was good.
Yep.
So everything went well. So I can remember one 1 or 2 games we lost, maybe latter part of the tournament. Then suddenly Jehan came up with a team meeting and said, we need people, especially when we are down, not when we are doing well. So try and keep yourself together and we'll try and fight. That's it. So I think it came from everybody.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is everyone attributes something. I mean, a coach, or probably even the masseur or the physiotherapist plays a big role in any team. Jaffna fans, probably the best, would you say? I mean, in the social media, I'm sure you could have got a lot of messages. I think the support is massive. If I say taking all the five teams in the franchises, I think Jaffna fans have taken a long way, and I think they have backed you as a team very much, isn't it?
Yes, from social media there was plenty of messages, and they were sending us, not only me, for the other players also, they were sending messages and they said that. And at the finals, I was surprised actually. There were people who came from Jaffna to see the final. So they are being brilliant, yeah.
Right. From an international player, a stand-in captain, a coach, how hard has that been? I mean, for me, I'm a fast player. I understand from where I came and where I ended up. Now you're a coach. And how's the transition been so far, being a player who got dropped from the international side but still never gave up? You scored thousands of runs in the first-class structure. The transition being a coach, how hard it was, or probably how easy it was. And you said you keep trying to keep it simple. Any other attributes you would have brought it in?
I think to become a coach, when I decided to become a coach, because I thought that at SSC, when I was captaining and not, as an acting captain, I played about good 3-4 seasons. So there was a time that I used to get these youngsters together and win trophies to the club. So then I thought, okay, I might be able to start coaching as well, because I can keep the players together.
Yeah.
So that is one of the key things when I started coaching. Then when I was playing, I thought coaching is much easier than playing, but now I think playing is much easier than coaching. Right? So there are things to learn, because I started at Royal College and I got a very sound advice from one person, and he said, you had a good career, you played international cricket, now everything is done. Coaching is a new career for you, and you have to start from the bottom. So that words, I think, helps me a lot.
Certainly does. And Kanda, as a coach, and as players, we all have goals. As a coach, what's your goals going to be in future, in time to come?
My ultimate goal is to produce national players as much as I can. So that was my ultimate thing. So I was lucky enough to be part of this LPL and winning 2 trophies, and for SSC as well. So I think if I can contribute for the Sri Lanka cricket in coming years, that will be another goal as well.
Yeah, we certainly hope Kandamby in his coaching career will produce so many cricketers coming up, and from his side of it, he will win more trophies with his franchise or club cricket wherever he coaches. As an upcoming coach, he has done so well with such a short time span, I would say. So Kanda, nice talking to you as always. It's very humbly, in a short notice he has come and given us his time. Kanda, thank you so much again, and we wish you all the very best from me and from Sri Lanka cricket going forward.
Thank you, Maha.
So that's it from Farviz Maroof and Thilina Kandamby for another episode on Inside Out. Until next time, we'll see you again.